Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Aglasam School. So today in this video we are going to discuss about NCERT solutions for the subject English from class 10th, and the book which we are covering is Footprints Without Feet, and we are doing chapter number 10 from this book, and the name of the chapter is The Book That Saved the Earth. So guys, let's start. So there is a first topic, that is read and find, from page number 63. So guys, turn your book to page number 63. Here question number 1 says, why was the 20th century called the era of the book? So the answer is, the 20th century was called the era of the book because there were books about everything from Entatus to Zulus. Books taught people how to and when to and where to and why to. Books illustrated, educated, punctuated and even decorated. Let's come to question number 2, which is, who tried to invade the earth in the 21st century? So the answer is, Martians tried to invade the earth in the 21st century. Now let's come to page number 65, and here on page number 65, question number 1 says, what guesses are made by think tank about the books found on earth? So the answer is, the think tank initially guesses that the books are sandwiches. Noodles correct him and says that he thinks that books are some sort of communication devices. Then he thinks that the books are used for ear communication. Finally, he concludes that they are used for eye communication. This is all for question number 1. Moving to the next question from the page 74. So here question number 1 says, Noodles avoid offending think tank, but at the same time he corrects his mistake. How does he manage to do that? So the answer is, Noodles avoid offending think tank, but at the same time he corrects his mistake. Each time he thinks that think tank is wrong, he first adulates think tank and then present his own thoughts, saying that they are just insignificant piece of data in his head. In this way, he lets think tank know what is correct and does not make him feel that he is being corrected. So this is all for question number 1. Moving to next from the same page, page 74, question number 2. If you were in Noodles' place, how would you handle think tank mistakes? So the answer is, if I were in Noodles' place, I would try to politely correct think tank mistakes and suggest the corrections. Moving to the next from page number 74, question number 3. Do you think books are being replaced by electronic media? Can we do away with books altogether? So the answer is yes, books are being replaced by electronic media. With the emergence of digitalization, we now have an e-book and online classes which do not require paperback books. No, I don't think that we can do away with books altogether, because although there is a tendency of moving towards the electronic media, books still have their own importance. There are millions of people who love to read books. The feel and satisfaction of reading a book while holding in your hands and turning its pages is altogether different experience that ebook will never be able to replace. Now, moving to the next question, that is question 4 from the same page, page 74. Why are books referred to as a man's best companion? Which is your favorite book and why? Write a paragraph about that book. So the answer is, books are referred to as man's best companion because they guide us, teach us, make us laugh, make us cry, make us introspect and make us better vision of ourselves. Books are companion who will never leave us. They impart knowledge and wisdom. We can learn from them, enjoy them and get inspired. Student can write the name of his and her favorite books and explain that she likes about the book. So you do this activity by your own. Let's come to the next question from page number 74 is question number 1. In what ways does think tank misinterpret innocent nursery rhymes as threats to Martians? Can you think of any incidents where you misinterpreted a word or an action? How did you resolve the misunderstanding? So the answer is, think tank misinterprets innocent nursery rhymes as threat to Martian. Omega reads the line from the rhyme, Mistress Mary quiet conductory, how does the garden grow? With cockle shells are silver bells and pretty maids in all the row. Listening the above lines, think tank thinks that people on earth are so advanced that they can actually grow crops of rare metals and high explosive. Continuing the answer, Lothar reads another rhyme for the book. Hey diddle diddle, the cat on the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon, the little dog laughed to see such sports, and the dish ran away with the person. Listening the above line, think tank thinks that earthing have taught their domesticated animals musical culture and space techniques. Even their dogs have a sense of humor. Now, moving to the next question, that is question number 2, which says the aliens in the play speak English. Do you think this is their language? What could be the language of the aliens? So the answer is no, I don't think that English is their language, because they are not able to understand what is written in the book Mother Goose. They think the word are codes written in little lines and squiggles and dots. As these aliens are Martians, they might have a Martian language. So guys, this is all for the video. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you like our video, then hit the like button and share this video with your friends to get updated for more NCERT solutions. And the most important thing for the video is that don't forget to subscribe our channel Aglasam School. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.